Yo, what's up, guys? Here's a announcement for you guys. I was thinking about this today, and there's so many things to be thankful for, right? Like maybe you got like a million hard things going on in your life. Things are tough, right? Maybe you got health problems. Maybe you got problems with your family, your folks, your wife, your girlfriend, kids, whatever that might be. Maybe you got problems with your job, coworkers, like all of those things like compounding on you. But guess what? With that type of situation, you can either be crushed by it, and all that weight's going to come down and smash you into the ground, and you're done. You are done, dead dude. I really like figuratively, right? Or you can kind of start to lean into those things and take, one bite at a time, kind of push in back, lean into those and think of them like this, like the Bible, right? These are these are trials, chastisements by God. And if you lean into them and you start to open your eyes and see that they're chastisements by God and see that you could either be crushed by them or you can kind of lean into them and use them to be purified, you're going to be real happy. And lean like in a joyful suffering way. Like an actual joyful suffering way. Where it's not like not gonna smile and like jump for joy at like trials and tribulations, but you'll be able to start to step out of them and see that they can't crush you, and they're only, if you rely on God, are going to purify you and make you stronger, right? So think about that purification process. Whatever, it's steel, it's gold, whatever. But they're putting it in hot fire. They're burning off all that stuff that's impure to get down to the pure, right? You're separating that super painful process. So thank God for these trials that you got. And I don't know what your trials are. I know what mine are. That's way certain. But you wouldn't be at this point and like trying to change your life, trying to better yourself, trying to have a relationship with God, relying on prayer, conforming yourself to God's will, if it wasn't for these trials and tribulations. And maybe you're not doing that right now, and you should start to flip the script on thinking about it a different way. Instead of like, hey, burden, 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 I'm getting crushed, I'm getting smashed into the ground, I'm a dead man. Think about it instead of burden, burden, burden. I'm getting stronger, I'm getting forged. Offering those sufferings up to God, seeing them as sent or allowed by God for you to turn to Him who will save you. And hopefully, in a short amount of time or whatever, you might look back and say, man, like, you wouldn't be the man. You'll be able to look back and say, I wouldn't be the man. You wouldn't be able to be the man that you are today without all those terrible, terrible things that you have to overcome. And I've known about him, and there's not a lot of books or writings. I just know the brief outline of Saint Moses the Black, or Saint Moses the whatever, Ethiopian, or Saint Moses the Strong. This guy was like a runaway slave, went, ran away, joined like some bandits, did some terrible things. Huge, massive dude, had issues with anger, ended up like trying to escape the law, whatever it might be, or getting returned to his life in slavery, and ended up in a monastery. And there, over whatever, decades probably, he slowly started to conform himself, slowly started getting his lust under control, his anger under control, his prayer life under control, and became obviously a saint in heaven. So let those bad things conform you and use those to further your relationship with the Lord our God. And that's it.